And introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 70.8 kilograms and trains under Rod Starter out of Nova MMA, fighting out of New South Wales, Australia, with a professional record of 3 wins for just 2 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the cage, Niam Stephen! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 70.7 kilograms and trains under Adrian Pang out of Integrated MMA, fighting out of Queensland, Australia, with a professional record of 1 win for just 2 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Coby Porter! And when our action begins, our referee in charge, Peter Hickmott.
Peter Hickmott, the bull, is in the middle for this one.
On the spot there.
Round 1 of a possible 3.
Go. So.
It's Niam Stephen in the blue. Coby Porter fighting out of the red corner. Both men open this bout with a stiff jab for good measure. This matchup brought to you by our friends at Prop Number 12 Irish Whiskey.
That jab was exceptional, but neither man is prepared to go backwards in this fight. They've decided that they're going to stake their pitch out in the middle of the cage and fight there. Those leg kicks are phenomenal from Niam Stephen early. But Coby's jab off the bat, I mean, that was something to definitely welcome Niam to the fight and give him something to think about early.
I've just been corrected by Fight MC, courtesy of Niam Stephen. I do apologise for the mispronunciation as he is looking to take down Coby Porter.
Post on the cage, Coby, don't grab it. We're down, we're down, we're down. Make a decision.
We've seen this position a fair bit this evening. Wrist control very important in this position. So Niam's got himself a hook. He's going to be looking to get that other one. Good thinking from Coby's attacking directly on the leg, trying to remove the hook with his hand. Very smart. Wrist, Niam's got good head control. Lands a nice elbow there. He's got a frame now. Let's see what he's going to do with it. He's relinquished it. He's looking to get to the hips. Great balance from. You were going to say that.
I was going to say that. No, I was going to say great defense, but great balance sounds even better.
Okay, cool. We'll stick with mine.
Double unders for Niam
Good
now.
pummel for the Wizard there.
Yes.
But he's left it for a bit of head control, which is a bit risky if Niam can pop his head out the back here. I see what he tried to do. It was a risk. And now he's paying the price for it. One of those elbows that Niam's thrown up the centre is a great reversal from Coby.
Look at this from Porter.
Great use of that underhook. He is cut slightly from one of those elbows, but he's now got top half guard with Niam against the frame, against the cage.
And that's a big man on top of you.
And this is a great position in MMA for damage. Sometimes, like Niam did there, you've just got to wear a couple of shots to get back to your feet. And he's back in the attacking position. And we're halfway through the round only. Good use of the bicep control there. He's going to look to bring his hips this way when he can get a second. And that blood's running right into his eye there. It looks like that cut's in a bit of a bad place, but I haven't seen Coby go to it, so maybe it's not as bad as we think. Good framing on the head there to keep the space and not allow Niam to gain the height, and that's going to allow Coby to start building his base. He's got the back control of that back leg though, which didn't allow Coby to put his knee on the ground, but he's got it now and he's stood back up. Beautiful use of the frame. And a turn onto the cage.
We made mention of the blood coming from the eye of Coby Porter, and now Stephen bleeding from the nose as Porter looks to open up and he shoots it.
Beautiful entry.
And he's going for a ride as Niam Stephen. Down he goes.
I love that entry so much. There was so much pressure going to the head. Niam had no choice but to put his hands up, and then Coby hit the hips, linked his hands, and took him for a ride. That's spectacular entry there on that tape.
It was indeed.
Let's see if he can make it work for him. Niam's got to a single here, and he's built back up. This is a back-and-forth fight, team.
It is, Ben.
Beautiful, strong hips in there.
And now Porter goes down.
I would hate to be a judge, man.
It's a tough job.
And he's looking for the Dagestani mermaid. Beautiful head position, and if he can link those hands again, there might be another Air Coby coming up. He's just got to link his hands and his hips, and he's done that. He's got to take that.
Exactly that. These guys are stealing each other's moves here, Ben.
And now he's got that tight. See how I was talking about before? He squeezed his knees in the half guard to not allow that easy hip escape. The cage is Niam's friend here. He's going to use it to protect his back. Coby has got a grip behind his back.
Strikes landing for Porter on the ground.
I think Coby has the Dagestani handcuff, not enabling him to... 10 seconds to go. He's going to take some damage in, Niam, but he's going to make it to the end of the round.
What a finish to round one for Coby Porter. Fight pass here this evening. Peter Hickmont signals round two.
Good, and Niam's straight back to those chopping leg kicks again, which he had so much success with at the early parts of that first round. I find Niam to evade straight punches just leans back a little bit too much, and he's getting caught with the second one. I'd like to see him slide his feet back with his head. See what I mean?
Well, you're right on cue there, Ben. Just gliding out of the way.
I'd like to see him pull his feet out, and then it might give him a counter as well if he's on a solid foundation, instead of having to spring back into danger.
And here comes Porter once again.
And then what happens when you're against the cage and you can't do it? You know, it might be a little habit he's picked up that Coby's seen and he's trying to take advantage of. Best way to take advantage of it, multiple shots down the center. And then there's a double leg behind that. We've seen that play out in this fight already.
And he executed that perfectly in the first round.
We know Niam will do this for the whole 15 minutes. We've seen him do it before. And we know no matter the amount of damage he takes, he's going to keep coming.
He will not stop pressing forward. Crowd here at the Southport Sharks getting behind their man in Coby Porter.
I don't know if you guys can hear that on the broadcast, but it's all just gone berserk in here for Coby Porter. Their crowd are liking what they're seeing, and he's clearly brought a lot of people to watch him fight tonight. Both boys just good head moving there, evading those shots. Look, he's back up, his weight's over his bum too much for me. He might come a crop because of that in this fight. See, again, if I was Coby, I'd be doubling up those lead leg strikes, those lead hand strikes, trying to set up that big rear hand. He's a gnat's banana away from that shot, you know.
He is, but with that...
He's on the neck here. He's got to pay attention to the neck. It's always crucial to deal with the choke first. Good head position. He's looking to bust out of that. We've got to fight the hands here. We've got to fight the hands here. And Niam's got to try and keep him pressed up against the cage. Oh, he switches the head to the inside.
And he gets the takedown.
Against the cage in a good spot. With height. He's going to work on this. He's got mount. It's hard to do damage from this position just because of the proximity of yourself to the person, but he's managed to get the back as a result, and this is dangerous. A bit high. I'd like to see him sit his bum down a little bit. He's going to lose the position.
Coby shakes him off, and back to his feet is Porter.
Great exchange from Niam there. A cracking straight right hand.
My goodness.
Right, this fight is something else.
These guys are loving it, and so are we.
Obviously, both boys have outputted a lot of energy. I'd like to see some of the power strikes taken away now and a bit more setup. You know, the beautiful shot on the double. But Coby's really good at absorbing impact with his hips and taking away that motion. But we're back to this position again where he ended up in the back from here.
This is a great position for Niam Stephen.
He's going to stay a little bit lower this time. He's going to scoot his butt. He's high again.
Well, he's learnt his lesson from last time. Coby can't shake him off.
He's still a little bit high for my liking. Now he's in a better spot. Coby could turn into him here because his shoulder's on the ground. But he's creating a lot of pressure here in an unorthodox kind of squeeze. The hand is under the chin. He hasn't quite got the gable grip. And Coby's done a great job fighting that hand.
Great defense from Porter, but he switches arms.
The switch was impeccably timed by Niam Stephen.
You couldn't see it, Ben, but Niam Stephen executed it perfectly.
I think Coby has his choking arm, so I think he's good. But it's really hard to see from my position. Yeah, Coby's up.
There was no way he's going to tap in front of his fans. Coby Porter doing a good job getting out of that one.
Does have the body triangle here, so Coby would do well to switch to the other side, make him release that, and try and find some space in that release to turn back towards him. This is, again, another fight between two lads who are almost identically matched in skill and ability, and it's going to come down at the end to either a mistake or a conditioning.
Well, you know Niam can continue this for the total 15 minutes. He's got the heart of a lion, does Stephen, and he's in a good position.
I'd like to see him either have a crack at the submission here or get some, well, now Coby needs to land some damage and try and psychologically sit himself on the stool in a good spot, but that was a massive escape there right at the end of the round to get some confidence back.
Beautiful reversal from Porter to finish round 2.
Honestly, I've lost track. I've absolutely no idea who's winning.
Great sportsmanship showed at the beginning of round 3. 5 minutes left for these men to work.
Just exchanging kicks at the moment. Nice check. A question mark would be good. Just like low kick, let's go to the head, see what's happening. Beautiful. The timing on that shot was absolutely outstanding.
Deep shot from Stephen.
And he's got his hands linked together now. We have seen this position 3 times this fight, which is very unusual.
It's almost identical to what we saw just recently in the second round.
Oh, he's deep on the neck here. He needs to force his posture here. He needs to come through that choke or fight the hands. Good work. Oh, it's a good shot, but Coby was quick to react on the underhooks there, and he saved himself what looked like a guaranteed double there from there.
We saw that one coming. Porter continues to strike from up against the fence.
Oh, can he hit that switch? It's very shallow. It's good use of it. I think we're gonna, Coby wants a bit of separation here, so does Niam.
Big right hand for Porter, followed by a knee. Stephen comes back with shots of his own, but down he goes.
Phenomenal MMA.
This is insane.
Coby's transitions between striking and wrestling are actually fantastic to watch.
Yes, they are. And now it's Stephen.
Niam's ability to just not accept that and go, okay, well, I'm here, now I need to get up. And he does that every time. It's remarkable.
These guys are doing everything almost to perfection, Ben.
Good head position, good hip control. This will be tight. There's not much space for Coby to work. A great drop, and I think he's got his hands together. Not quite. He's got his hands together, and he links his hips in his hands, and the takedown will come. But Coby bounces straight back up to that knee. Good thinking from Niam. Pulls the knee away, sits him back down on his bum. If Niam can get his head over Coby's head here and start dominating height, he's got a good chance of maintaining like this. So he's in a dominant position now. He's on the back. Coby's jammed his elbow and he's going to get onto it. He's going to look to turn him off the cage now, drive that underhook and tip the overhook down.
Porter lands strikes on the break. He's got Stephen up against the cage.
Against the cages with your hips square.
Heavy hits from Porter.
Caught really square on the cage there and took some shots, but as again he plows forward looking for this takedown, relentless. That is a beautiful switch.
To the back for Porter. He's got one hook in. He's got both hooks in.
I think Niam's starting to look a little tired. Maybe the damage he's taken has emptied that famous gas tank that
he's got 90 seconds to work.
Here.
And that is it out of nowhere. Coby Porter by submission. Oh my goodness.
The crowd has gone absolutely berserk.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge has called a stop to this fight at 3 minutes and 35 seconds of round number 3, declaring your winner via submission due to a rear naked choke, Coby